Peugeot here. Welcome to another guide. Today I'm going to talk about the Alliance Conquest, one of the most interesting events. So we will cover the preparation for the event, how the event works, how the matches work, and what rewards you get. So first of all, you can find the Alliance Conquest information in the cross-server page right here. And as you can see, this is the page. You have your alliance that you're against and all the other information. So first of all, let's cover the preparation. Now, before you join the match, of course, you need to get battle ready. This includes the buffs like your army size and total attack, maybe Sapphire skill, then also battle gear, battle talents, Lord in dungeon, health buff, and of course it's always good to have 3 million troops that you are going to be using in the event. Then how the event works. Basically, the Alliance Conquest is an event which happens every 3 months, I guess, and it's divided by matches. You get like 6 matches per season, and you get matched against similar power alliances in 3 different groups. Like we are in the Super League, but there is also the A and the B, which are much weaker basically. But then in the Super League you have the strongest alliances, like mine. Then beside the 6 matches that you're gonna play, there are also playoffs that you can participate in. And before you enter the match, you can also choose stratagems, which are right here. And our alliance has chosen 3 out of the 6 available. So we have chosen that our healing speed would be increased, and also the rally size will be higher. That is a triggered skill that you can trigger to increase the rally size for our lords for 3 minutes. And also the total attack of everybody in the alliance will be up 40%. These are very nice passive and active bonuses. You can choose 3 of them before a match and they help you. And you basically have the choice to play at 4 different time slots. We have chosen the 19 GMT and we have 30 minutes, as you can see, to enter the map. I have already prepared all my buffs. I'm ready. So to enter, you click right here and you need to choose what exactly troops you are going to bring. Now, as you can see, I'm going to be bringing a variety of troops, and this is what I'll be bringing. This is what the alliance requires, so I can be able to fill up rallies. I'm a reinforcer. So I help our rally leaders by sending troops into their rallies, and let's enter. So when you enter, of course, the game puts automatically a truce on your castle, so even if you are in fervor, you will be protected, nobody can attack you. Then you have the map. There are 100 spots, so we are in the top right side, on the Lannister side, so I'm going to deploy my castle. So far so good. And now we are going to wait another 26 minutes until the match starts. Now let's talk about how the match itself works. Now, as you can see on the minimap, there are different buildings in the game. They have this shield on top of them, so some of them will open immediately once the match starts, and then after some time other buildings will also be opened for attacking. So the whole point is for you to be very quick about it, to race to capture the buildings. When you capture them, you get some points for first capture, and also the longer your alliance holds the building, it will give you certain points per minute. So like for example with Casterly Rock, it gives 300 points per minute, so it's a very high value target, and you want your strongest guy to be sitting there so that you can be able to hold it as long as possible and get a lot of points. As you can see, you have on the top of the page the statistics, and there are 11 buildings, and you have how many people have joined from each alliance and how many points per minute they get, and at the end of the match, whoever has the most points wins the match. That's basically how it works. So in the beginning, when the buildings open, what you're doing, you're gonna be racing. You go to attack, you choose your preset, and then you wait for the building to open, you race, and you use your marching speed ups so that you can get there fastest. Capture the building. When you capture it, it shows a shield so they cannot immediately attack it. They have to wait anywhere between, let's say, 1 to 3 minutes or 30 seconds for the mines. Buildings are different. Then when you capture it, you can expect your alliance to send marches to fill it in. They can send up to 30 people into each building, 30 marches, so that is why you should use rally size, so that you can send as much troops as possible. And as I said, as long as you are holding the building, you get the points per minute. And of course the buildings, some of them give you just points, but some of them are quite special. For example, the strongholds, every few minutes they are launching an NPC rally towards another building of the enemy, and like the warrior gives you additional 20% total attack and defense to all of your members if you're holding it, and the mother also gives you 100% more healing speed, so all of that is good to consider. And of course the special building, the mine, that opens like 45 minutes into the match. Basically it has a lot of points, like 14,000, and for each march that is in there you get like 100 points per minute. So if you fill in the mine with 30 marches, you get 3,000 points per minute. But it has a 30-second shield, so you need to fill it up fast, and you need to be careful that the enemy don't take it, because this can win or lose the match very, very fast. So the mines are the most important buildings. Then we can talk about rallies. Whenever you want to capture a building, it would have maybe like 15, 20 million, even more troops in it, so you cannot solo unless you're a max account, but even then it would be costly. People start rallies, let's say 10, 15, 20 rallies. Rally leaders launch at the same time against a building, and they hit it, and at the same time the enemy is trying to reinforce it at the same time. So that's how rallying works. So at the end of the day, if you manage to kill the troops of the opponent fast enough with many rallies, you capture it, you fill it up with your own troops, they rally you back. So that's what the match basically consists of. And then the solo attacks, as I said, there are some strong people that do solo attacks against buildings, and they can actually kill the whole building if the holder is very weak and they are very strong. That's basically how the match works. 20 minutes into the game, you can also attack enemy castles one-on-one, or you can rally them. As you can see, next to each castle there is like points, like 100, 200, 300 or 500 points. When you win against them, you claim their points for your alliance, so this is also something very nice about it. You can get extra points that way. And lastly, let's talk about rewards. And of course the rewards are why we play this event. We can find the rewards here. There are a few of them. Like you have the match reward. This is the points you get whether you win or lose. So you get some honor banners, valor points, and feathers, and some marks, depending on how many points you got. Then for the season rewards into the Super League, if you get to be the #1 alliance, you get some good rewards that you can see. The leader also is going to get a castle skin, and if you get into the top 3 of the elimination, you can also get a total defense badge. We usually strive to achieve at least 3 wins, so that we can get additional 4,000 valor points and some Birth of the Dragon's shards. Also, we do have the valor shop. So when you win the match, you get some valor points, depending on how many points you got and how high you personally were in the eliminations and the healing. As you can see, I have some valor points left, and currently I'm working on Simon. Simon and Mango can only be obtained here for valor points. So I'm going to buy what I can, and Simon is a very high priority. Everything else is not really important in this shop, just these 2 commanders. And of course, when you get into the UC, which is the Ultimate Conquest, the playoffs, we can see their rewards right here. You get a very nice alliance banner if you win there, and of course the leader will get some total defense badge and a castle skin, and of course as the member of the champion alliance you can also get a very nice avatar and message frame and also total defense badge. That is how the Alliance Conquest works. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the battlefield.